Rivals 2 is coming out soon and it looks spectacular. However, there's one thing that's missing. Some guest characters. In Rivals 1 we got Ori from Ori and the Blind Forest and Shovel Knight from Shovel Knight. And I don't see any guest characters on this Rivals 2 roster here, so you know what? I'm gonna give Dan and team some ideas. I'm gonna give the Rivals team some ideas. I'm gonna give you 100 guest characters that I would like to see in Rivals 2. There aren't many rules with this, I just have one big one. No humans, only animals. We only have animals in the roster, and Rivals is set in an animal-based world, so yeah, only animals in Rivals 2. But other than that, we have a lot to work with and a lot of names to go over, so let's get right into it. But if one of these characters do actually get in, dude, I'm gonna get Dan a chicken sandwich. And if all of them get in, dude, that'll buy the game 100 times. Oh my gosh, what the fudge? How did he do that? Alright, now let's begin. Judy Hopps, starting off with a pretty good pick. I mean, Judy Hopps is a pretty popular name from Zootopia. You're gonna get the Disney rep in there. Bruh, people will play for Judy Hopps, believe me. Sonic the Hedgehog, Shadow the Hedgehog. Very popular characters that are about to share a movie with each other. Why not? Get them in the game. Robin Hood, but the Fox version from Disney. Spider-Ham, Morgana from hit game Persona 5 for the PlayStation 4, PlayStation 3, Xbox. Rocket Raccoon, Mickey Mouse. Unironically, the most likely contender to get in the game. Steamboat Willie is public domain, so Dan can do whatever the hell he wants with him. And come on, man, just imagine it. Oh boy, I can't wait to beat Zetterbird's ass! Donald Duck, Goofy, Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, The Knight from Hollow Knight. Very popular character, and people really wanted him in the last game. Let's make it happen here. Hornet, if Silksong ever sees the light of day. Simba, Foghorn Leghorn, just so I can hear him speak in Rivals 2. Man, his dialogue would be the best. Red 13, Poe, Donkey Kong, Yoshi, Fox, Falco, P. Diddy Kong, Pikachu, Mewtwo, Scooby-Doo, Banjo and Kazooie. I mean, hey, Microsoft gave us one character, maybe we can get another one. The Bear and the Bird have already gotten the one platform fighter. Conquer, if he can get past the ESRB. Killa, I mean, after all, we already got some Rivals of Aether stuff in Killer Flow, so hey, maybe. Crash Bandicoot, Rainbow Dash. As someone who's never seen the show, she's probably the most interesting looking one, so yeah, add her. Ratchet and Clank, gaming's greatest creation, Gex. The Geico Gecko. Yeah, that's right. The gecko from the Geico commercial should get into Rivals 2, and they need to have a move where they bring out the car, and if it gets damaged, don't worry, because with Geico you can save 15% or more on car insurance. Asgore, King Kong, Godzilla, Isabelle, the Xenomorph, Parappa the Rapper, Octodad, Fish Bungeon, SpongeBob SquarePants, Chuck E. Cheese. Why did I pick this picture? Bowser, Susie, Garfield, the Cat in the Hat, Amaterasu, my main and slash ultimate, the GOAT, King K. Rool, Curious George, Barney, the purple dinosaur. I don't know what the hell they're gonna do with his moveset, but if it happened, can't wait. Crypto. And if you have the budget, with Dwayne Johnson's voice. Leonardo, Raphael, Donatello, and Michelangelo. Puss in Boots. Coots. That's right, I want Ludwig's cat in Rivals 2. Off-Brand is publishing the game, it only makes sense. I don't know what the moveset would be, but get creative, I guess. Ori. Shovel Knight. I threw these in here because, of course, people are gonna want them back. Rash. Panda from Tekken. Kuma. Jake the Dog. but sadly no Finn the human. Brian Griffin, Courage the Cowardly Dog. Sandy Cheeks. Don't ask why I'm now just naming her. I thought these all off the top of my head. I'm doing it in order. Yoda. I don't think he's technically an animal, but I don't think he's human either. I don't know. Adamant. Mr. Krabs. Leo from Red Earth. Sid the Sloth. Roger Rabbit. Lola Bunny. Now Dan, buddy. Dan the man. Dan, please. She has to look like this. Please, let her look like this. Don't change her look to the Space Jam 2 for please, Dan, please. Mojo Jojo. Panda from Jujutsu Kaisen. Chomper. Zeta, but not the human behind the character, the actual character. It'll give us workshop representation. Also, in case you're wondering why I'm not naming workshop characters for this, they would probably become Rivals of Aether characters anyway if they got in, similar to what happened to the Workshop 4. So, for that reason, we won't be naming them. Skipper. Tom. Jerry. Howard the Duck. Koromaru. Squidward. Patrick Star. Hey Caesar, do you want to be in Rivals 2? No! Aw look, he's so excited. Get him in the roster. Agumon. Duck Hunt. Incineroar. Beerus. Wolf. More SK Harrison, you dummy dumb dumb no balls dummy dumb dumb big fat dummy dumb. Five Nights at Freddy Fazbear has the soul of a human inside him. He cannot get into Rivals 2. Considering they made the joke that Shovel Knight was a fish so that way he can get in the Rivals, I imagine they do something similar for Freddy Fazbear. Just say that a snail kid was too slow and got stuffed in the suit by Purple Gerbil. There, he's in the game now. Charizard. Otis. Gorilla Grodd. BoJack Horseman. Nicole. Klonoa. Earthworm Jim. And finally, the Untitled Goose. So there you have it. 100 characters that I want to see as guest characters in Rivals 2. I believe that absolutely none of them are getting in, but hey, anything is possible. Who knows, maybe Dan and the team can work their magic and we can get the Gecko in the game. That's about it for this video. Tune in next time where I list 200 characters that I want to see in SNK Heroines 2. Alright, goodbye.